The prayer Jesus recited every morning. Have you ever wondered what prayer Jesus himself said every morning? Think about that for a second. The Son of God, waking up as the sun rises over Galilee, his first words of the day, not to men, but to his Father in heaven. What did he say? What words came from his lips as he began his day? Most Christians have never really stopped to think about this. We often imagine Jesus performing miracles, teaching crowds, or praying alone through the night. But before all that, there was the quiet moment each morning when he prayed the same ancient words his people had prayed for generations. That prayer was Shema. You see, as a faithful Jew, Jesus followed the daily prayers of Israel. The first and most important was called the Shema, which means hear. It begins with the line every Jewish person still knows today. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one, and you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength. Deuteronomy 6 verse 4 to 5. That was the prayer Jesus recited every morning. It wasn't a long, elaborate speech. It was a declaration of faith, of love, of devotion. Each sunrise, he would lift his eyes to heaven and remind himself and the world that there is only one God and that our whole being belongs to him. Now imagine that scene for a moment. Jesus walking before dawn, perhaps in a quiet home in Nazareth. The air still cool, the sky beginning to glow. He opens his eyes, sits up, and softly begins, Hear, O Israel. It's a prayer that connects heaven and earth. And every time he said it, he wasn't just obeying a tradition. He was expressing perfect love for his Father. Later, when someone asked Jesus what the greatest commandment was, he quoted those very words. He said, You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind, and all your strength. That wasn't just a random answer. It was the same prayer he himself said every morning of his life. But there is something even deeper here. The Shema doesn't only declare God's oneness, it calls us to live with our whole heart turned toward Him. Jesus lived that perfectly. Every miracle, every word, every step flowed from a heart that began the day rooted in prayer. So, what can we learn from this? It reminds us that the way we start our day matters. Jesus began his mornings by acknowledging the Father, not checking what needed to be done, not thinking of the crowd ahead, but centering his heart on love and obedience. Maybe we can follow his example. What if before grabbing our phones or rushing into the noise of the day, we whispered a prayer like this? It could be as simple as saying, Lord, you are my God. I love you with all my heart, all my soul, and all my strength. That's the spirit of the Shema. That's the prayer Jesus recited, not out of routine, but out of love. And when you think about it, that means every morning, Jesus wasn't just beginning a new day. It was showing us the way to live, to wake up in the presence of God, to let the first words from our lips be words of love, not worry. So next time you open your eyes in the morning, remember, the same prayer that once rose from the lips of Christ himself can rise from yours too. Start your day like he did by saying, The Lord our God, the Lord is one. And let that truth carry you through whatever the day brings. God bless you.